Hi guys, it's Paula and I hope you are doing well. This is going to be my monthly update for the Advent Calendar Project Pan. This is a project that was created by Hèléne. Her channel is HMM Makeup. I will have it linked down below along with a playlist or along with a list of everybody else who's participated in this project along the way. It is a group collab. The whole point of this project is to work on 24 small-ish items in an advent calendar style. Some people are actually using actual advent calendars. Sadly, I don't have one. Maybe one day I'll get one. But since I don't have an actual advent calendar, I've just made a list on a piece of paper, old school style, and I'm using an app called Tiny Decisions to help me decide which product I randomly get to work on from month to month. I am choosing 2 items every month, and I'm trying to work my way through all of them this year. This project started back on December 27th. Yep, and it ends on December 27th of this year. This project has had kind of a slow start this year. Not only have the 2 products I've been choosing every month been rolling over so far every month since this project started, but I also had a couple of rollover projects from last year's project. So as of last month, I was working on 8 items, which is way too many, even for little sample sizes. Luckily, I do finally have some empties to show you today, so we're finally getting some movement on the chessboard, and I'm really happy about that. Let me show you what those empties are. First of all, I finished my Daily Greens from Pharmacy. This is a moisturizer recommended for both morning and evening use. It had a lovely light scent to it, kind of an herbally, it almost smelled like lemon lime. Yeah, it was really nice. I really enjoyed this product very much. It was almost gone at last month's update and I finished it off in like a week. I would definitely consider purchasing a full size of this down the road, but I am not in need of moisturizer at all right now. That's one of those categories that I have way too many of, so I'm just happy to have my numbers go down by 1, even if it's just a little sample size. I also finished my Proteini moisturizer from Drunk Elephant, so it actually went down by 2. This is another product that's recommended for AM and PM use. I just finished it a couple days ago. This is completely unscented, fragrance-free. It's a good moisturizer. Despite the fact that this is a good moisturizer, I don't know if I would repurchase this. I think I could get some pretty comparable dupes for a lot cheaper than what this costs. I received this in a gift called the 10, where you got 10 Drunk Elephant samples in a kit. I got that as a gift from my parents one holiday, and I'm really glad I had an opportunity to try out several Drunk Elephant products. But yeah, I don't think I would, I just can't see myself purchasing this, but maybe. I mean, I would consider it. But again, 1 less moisturizer, and I'm happy about that. I also finished these foundation samples from number 7. These were 2 items that just rolled in at last month's update. They were the shades Warm Beige and Wheat. I thought Wheat might be a decent color match for me, but it ended up having a lot of olive undertones that didn't look right on me. It actually looked green as I was applying it to my face. I had mixed both of these with the foundation I'm currently working on, so I made it work. Warm Beige seemed like a better color match for me as far as tone, but it was much deeper and it would be a better shade for me like in the summertime. So I had to mix both of these in with my foundation to get through them. I also found this formula, and I don't even know what kind this is. Do I know what kind it is? I don't know what the name of this foundation is, so it's useless information. But I found this to be fairly light coverage, like light to medium coverage, and pretty thin, like a thin light to medium coverage. So that made it a lot easier to get through this as well. Either way, I'm not in the market for a foundation right now either. I have years and years and years worth of foundations already, so I don't plan to purchase one anytime soon. Just glad to have a couple of little samples out. And my final empty is another product that just rolled in at last month's update, and it is this hair perfume. I don't know if I could pronounce this. Gisou. Gisou? I'm not sure. It sounds French. It's called the Honey Infused Hair Perfume. This was delightful. This is another product that I don't see myself purchasing. Like, I just would probably spray perfume in my hair rather than purchase a separate hair perfume. But the smell of this was so delicious. It was like a sweet candy shop kind of scent. It smells so good. There's a drop still in there. I'll use it at some point, but I'm calling it an empty for today. And yeah, it was a lovely smelling perfume. If you're in the market for a hair perfume that smells like candy, I would highly recommend you try this out. Give it a sniff when you're at your Sephora next time and see if you like it, because it is delightful. I just can't personally imagine myself purchasing a hair perfume when I have a lifetime supply of perfumes that I could just spritz into my hair. Okay, let's talk about the 4 items that are rolling over for yet another month. First of all, we have my rollover product from last year. This is the NYX foundation in Golden. I'm planning to use this as a cream bronzer, but I'm working on another one in this project, so I haven't even opened this yet. It is untouched. My other rollover product from last year is this kind of foundation cocktail that I poured into this bottle. This is an Old Pharmacy Green Clean bottle, and there's still plenty in here. I am working on this every day now, but I'm mixing it in with my foundation because it's too dark for me, as you can probably tell. I can get this tan in the height of summer. I can definitely get to this coloring, but not now. If this is still around when I get a little bit deeper, as my tan progresses throughout the summer, I will be able to use more and more of this in less and less of the foundation I'm currently working on. But for now, I'm not using a whole lot of it. And next we have my 2 products that are going to take all year. For little samples, you would not guess that they would be this difficult to work through, but it's going very, very slowly. First of all, I have my Urban Decay lipstick sample in the shade Back Talk. I'm wearing it right now with a little bit of gloss over it. I love the color of this lipstick. I don't like the matte formula. I almost always end up putting a little bit of lip gloss on top of it to make it look the way I'd like it to look. I have expanded the pan. I've worn this a bunch. There's still a ton of lipstick in here. I am so slow at panning lip products, but I'm getting there. The other product that is really challenging is the cream bronzer I'm currently working on. This is a concealer from NARS in the shade Hazelnut, I believe.
That's me.
That's you. You're a hazelnut. Yep, hazelnut. I wear this every single day that I wear makeup. Does it look like it's used any more than it was last month? I feel like it doesn't look any different. I feel like it is still pretty much full to the top. Maybe a little bit less than filled to the top. It's going unbelievably slow. It kind of reminds me when I panned an entire cream concealer in a deep shade from e.l.f. I mean, it feels just as hard as panning that e.l.f. quad that I panned last year. It's just going so slow. It's a beautiful shade. It blends out nicely. I highly recommend these NARS concealers for foundation and cream bronzer. I have not yet tried them as an actual concealer because I don't have a shade that's light enough for me, but I've tried it as a foundation and I loved it, and I've tried it as a bronzer and I love it. So I have nothing but positive things to say about the NARS concealer other than it takes me too long to get through them. The sample is taking forever and I use it every single day. Okay, now is the time where I get to show you which 2 products are rolling in for this month. I'm kind of excited. They're a little bit off the beaten path from what I've been working on. First of all, I pulled this Bobbi Brown crushed liquid lip sample. There's 2 little lipstick samples, and the reason I'm excited about this is, like a lot of you, the second I saw that Emily Noel posted a video raving about these products. Half of them went on my wish list, and my intentions are to one day own them. Of course, since then, a lot of people have come up with a lot of good dupes for these products that are much more affordable. And unfortunately, out of all the shades that I put on my wish list, I don't think any of them were these two colors. So that's too bad. I've received the shades Smoothie Move and Big Apple, and I'm pretty sure none of the shades that I put on my wish list were these two. So I'm looking forward to trying out this formula and seeing what I think of it. I'm guessing I might get 2 uses out of each of these shades, so it shouldn't be that hard for me to get through it.
I found a bug.
Okay.
By the Lego toys.
Is it alive or dead?
It's alive.
Okay. Okay, I'll be there in a minute. You guys know how much I love red lipstick. So I'm definitely looking forward to forming an opinion about this formula and seeing if it's as good as Emily Noel claims it is. The other product that I pulled for this month is a face mask, a single-use face mask. This is the Julep Beauty The Multitasker. It is a sheet mask system with 3 specific zones that solve skin issues. And it's one of those products that I would never ever reach for. The only reason I have this is because I was lucky enough to receive this in PR from Julep. But even though they gifted me this, I probably would never reach for this if I hadn't put it in this project, because I'm horrible with masking. So I am looking forward to finally trying this out and seeing if I can enjoy it in any way. I generally do not enjoy masking of any kind, but I'm particularly uncomfortable with disposable sheet masks, not only because they're disposable and create a lot of waste, but because I feel like they're cold and wet, and I don't want to put something cold and wet on my face. Yeah, I'm generally not a big fan of sheet masks, so I am going to use this and form an opinion because Julep was kind enough to send this to me. And the seams, it looks good. It looks good. The pictures of it look good. Maybe it'll change my mind. We'll see. So that is everything, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Don't forget to check out everybody linked down below and see what they're up to with this project, if they're still doing it. I don't know. But anyways, Hèléne is definitely still doing this project. So you could also follow the hashtag Advent Calendar Project Pan over on Instagram. So thanks so much for watching. I do really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.